All right, man. So in Miami, we all about swag, bro. Nobody wears number 86. That's for 6-play kids, man. We got to get you out of number 86, dog. What I got to do? Call Kirby? What you need me to do? Call B-Mac? We got to get you out of number 86, man. I mean, you probably be better off with 68, bro. All right.
Man. Yeah, B-Mac.
Talk to me, man. Tell me the story, bro.
All right, so like I'll say, it was my senior year. It was one of the last games of the season, and it was a must-win game if we wanted to go to the championship game. So it was like a little playoff bracket type of game, like win or go home type of game. So we started off. We scored on the first drive. They scored, and then they scored again. So it was like 14-7. Then they scored again. It was 21-7. And then we had a good drive, and then I was running, and it was like a little corner, and I was going to the goal line to score. I tried to cut back, hit me dead in my kneecap. I'm talking about I couldn't get up or nothing, so I'm just laying on the ground like, dang, I'm thinking it's over with. Like I tore my ACL or something like that. I couldn't walk. Like they had to pick me up and all that. So I get to the sideline. They went to go test and see if I like tore it or anything like that. Nah, I was straight. I was like, if I'm straight, I'm going back in. So I tried to run on the sideline. Couldn't run at all. And then they scoring again. So it's
So
like
now what's the score? What's the score now?
28-7 or 35.
Yeah.
35-7. And I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, nah, this can't be happening. So they put some ice on it. And they rested me until halftime. Came third quarter. Talked to the team. I was on everybody but in the locker room. I'm talking to my brother like, bro, you got to turn up. Like, take this mother to the crib right now.
You were seeing your brothers or what?
My brother was a junior at the time.
He's a junior at the time?
So you're younger than me, yeah. He's a 4-star, committed to Notre Dame. Shout out to him. But, yeah, man, I was like, we need this one. I like, you score right here, we win. So it's 35-7, mind you, right? So.
What, halftime?
Halftime, yeah, man. It was looking bad, I swear.
Foot in here.
That whole season, we was down, but we always came back somehow, like, I don't know. So they kicked it off. It went to him. Took that mud back. My adrenaline went up, and I got in. I thought, like, yeah, I'm getting in. I'm talking about I can run and everything. I had a little bandage on it and everything. It was 35-14, and after that, we was getting stops. Like, I'm cursing everybody out. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we need to win. Like, right now, like, I'm not going home my senior year. So we started scoring. We came back. We got it up to 35-28. It was 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We got a pick, and we almost took it back, and then we scored again. So it was like a minute left. It was fourth down for them. They threw a Hail Mary. He caught it in the end zone. So it's 41 to it's 41-35. They missed the field goal. Yeah. So it was 14 seconds left. We was down. We was at the 4-yard line, and it was 4th and 4, like fourth and whatever, 4 goal, whatever it was called. And yeah, bro, coach was like, "What do you want to run?" Cause the game on the line. I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, you did what you want.
Cause like at this point, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna throw the ball. It was like, could they know what our trick players or something like?
And what position you at now? You quarterback?
I was at Wildcat.
Wildcat quarterback?
Yeah, I was at Wildcat. We did a lot of Wildcat. Like it was unstoppable. I like, coach, I got you. Like I'm gonna get us in, coach. He said, all right. I sat down, said, hut. It was 26 lead basically. I call it. It was 26 lead. I followed my blockers. Just put my head down, drove my feet. Next thing you know, I'm in the end zone. I'm like, dang. I said, now I've got to make the field goal. We make the field goals, 42-41. We all celebrating. That's the end of that. And then next thing you know, we go to the championship, and we blew out that team. We won 42-21 because they beat us in
the state championship?
Yeah, they beat us in the regular season by like 14.
So first of all, a midget cornerback. He's talking about a little dude. They had a little dude at cornerback, right?
Yeah.
You called him a midget.
Yeah, it was a midget.
So I always wonder about that. Like sometimes people get hurt and they look like they dying. They on the floor, they dying, and then they go out and they come back in the game. Yeah. And I always wonder. I played sports my whole life. I was like, I've never been hurt like that. Well, I thought I was hurt. Yeah. But you saying that you thought you was really hurt.
Yeah, I couldn't move. Like it was like a crazy feeling. I'm like, I'm looking at my knee. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. Like he hit me dead, like right here, and I hyperextended it. And I was like, dang, bro. I'm like, this can't be happening right like now. Like my senior year, like I'm finna go to Georgia. Like, no, like I was crying. Like that was my first time I ever cried on the field. I was crying. Like I go to the sideline on the little training bench. I just got my head down. Like, bro, hopefully they come back with some good news. And they said I ain't tearing. So I was like, all right, bet. It was like a hyperextension. Put the ice on it. Then I started to run. Couldn't even run. Like that shit hurt. Like it was bad. I'm like, dang. But after that halftime, my adrenaline was up, and I was straight.
Yeah, your brother bigger than you?
Oh nah, he about 5'10", 175.
Why they gave him his 4-star? Why you think? Cause of you?
Oh no, he got that on us. He earned that. He a speedster. He running 10.3. I mean, yeah, he running 10.37, and
track
he running
kid.
Track kid. He running 4.37.
Oh yeah, that'll
laser.
Get it. That'll get
official.
It.
Oh yeah, and he went to the American Bowls. He went to all that.
Yeah.
So like, oh yeah, he liked that for sure. His film is crazy. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, go check that out, man.
Yeah.
What's your brother's name?
His name Michael Bell.
He Micah
Bell.
He committed to Notre Dame, you say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want him to come play with you?
I did. I wanted him to come. I did want him to come. You
Yeah.
know, but he had to do his best for him. You know.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Everybody, yeah, everybody got to do his best for them. But nah, that's a wild story. So you ended the game. What was your stat line? You remember?
Oh, I had about 4 touchdowns.
From the Wildcat?
Oh yeah, that's all we did was Wildcat.
Huh?
Cause our quarterback was injured.
Yeah.
So like, I was basically a quarterback.
Did you ever throw the ball?
Oh yeah, I threw some dots. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's on my. Yeah.
Maybe had a big offensive line or something.
No. We didn't have no big crazy offensive line. Our offensive line, I was bigger than them really. Like I weighed more than them. Like it was a private school, so like we didn't really have. It was mostly a baseball school.
Yeah.
So like they have a lot of talent in baseball. It's basically baseball guys come and play football, but we made it work somehow.
Yeah.
I was really like taller than most of them, you know. Like the biggest one was like maybe I say 6'3". But my freshman year that's when we had the guys for real.
Yeah.
That was an all-star team right there. We had everybody's like 6'3", 6'4", like 3 something. Like they was big. And we had an LSU running back named Josh Williams, who's there now.
Yeah.
He was our running back, and man, watching him play was crazy. And then we played against him in the SEC championship. I was like, dang, from high school teammates to playing each other on the college level was crazy. So,
So this is Kincaid High School, right?
Yes, sir.
In Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
What's the demographic? Like, what's the demographic at the school? Like, what is whites, blacks, Indians? What
the school is mostly white. It goes from pre-K to 12th grade.
Like a private school?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it a normal school? Is it big? Is it small? Is it?
It's medium right now, I'd say. But they rebuilding the whole thing, so.
And they building out to what?
It's gonna be humongous. It's gonna be crazy. Like.
How many football fields?
We got about 8 fields.
8.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we got a crazy car garage.
Who the other 6 fields for, bro? Like.
We got field hockey.
Yeah.
We got lacrosse. So like, and we got baseball. So like, when you first go in, it's a big crazy field right there. And then you go to our football stadium, got our field, and then to the left, you got another field. And then right by that is, right in front of that is the baseball field. And then by the football field on the right-hand side is where you have another baseball field and more fields. So.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
No, so it's a huge.
Oh, yeah,
private,
it's huge.
Private school? Yeah?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
What y'all lunch look like? Y'all eat regular?
Nah, we don't eat no regular food. We eat top notch. You feel me? It's
food better in high school, better at Georgia.
Ooh.
Georgia,
I ain't gonna lie.
Got better food?
But it's close though. It's close.
close.
That's how good the food was. Like it was crazy. Like it was crazy.
So, so you ended up at Georgia, but who else was in the running for you to, in college? Like who? Where else you were thinking about going?
SEC schools really.
Yeah.
I really focus on like the SEC schools, and
they all
I like
wanted
Michigan. You? A lot of the places they wanted me for various positions. So like Alabama, they wanted me for running back. Florida wanted me for running back. And I was just like, you know, I'm not really messing with running back. You know, I believe that I'm a receiver. Like, people was offering me for linebacker and safety. I'm just like, bro, no, like, I am not no 250. You feel?
How tall
I'm
were
only
you?
like 210. Huh?
How tall were you?
I was 6'2". I was 6'2".
You were 6'2" then?
Yeah, 6'2", 210.
Oh, well, I mean, you had a nice size in high school and you was running.
Yeah, but, like, I wanted to play no linebacker, though. Like I really felt like I was a true receiver. So I was like I see guys like Deebo Samuel, AJ Brown, like those guys I look up to. So I'm still confident in my ability. I'm not finna switch and go there. I'm never gonna switch.
So how much you weigh now?
I'm like 209. I'm probably the same.
That's what I was saying.
I'm just way leaner than I was in high school for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So did you think about was there any school recruiting you and you really was feeling them like, man, it's not conventional for me. If I go there, people ain't gonna like it, but they did a good job.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh,
PJ Fleck, I promise you, that was the best visit I ever had in my life. That was lit. The
visit was good? What was good about the visit?
It was crazy. We had, it was lit. We did jet skis.
Yeah.
And that was my first time ever riding a jet ski.
Uh-huh.
And I was riding it with PJ Fleck.
Yeah.
So, it was crazy. I felt like he did something on the jet ski where the water splashed on me. It was that much that I fell off the jet ski, and I'm in the middle. I'm like, dang, bro, it really just did that to me. I'm like, wow. And then, we took we took a boat to his lake house from where we ate at.
Yeah.
So, you see how all of this is? It was like a restaurant on the water, and then from right there, we got on a boat and went to his lake house, and it was crazy. It was such a vibe. I'm like, dang, I'm really messing with Minnesota for. I was like, because it kind of reminded me of Houston. It gave me Houston vibes. Really.
The weather was good. It was
good. I went in summer. I went in summer. Yeah.
I think it get kind of cold in Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went in summer. So
Minnesota was you actually thought about it.
I loved Matt Simon, the receivers coach. Yeah. I love all of them. I love everything about it, but I was like, I got Georgia. I really like both. You feel me? But I was like, I don't have to go with Georgia, because I don't want to go the easy way. I want to go the hard way because nothing easy. I don't want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I could go there and play my first year, but I'm not gonna win any championships.
Right.
Now, I had to think about that. I want to win championships. I want to compete every day and play against the best of the best. I wasn't gonna do that there at Minnesota.
So winning mattered to you.
What did you say?
Winning mattered to you.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to not just win. I wanted to win national championships because my high school, I won 3 rings. So I was like, in college, I wanted to keep it going, and then that's what I did. So
yeah, you checked right in and got you one. Huh?
Oh yeah, I did. That was a blessing, man. That was a blessing.
Let's get down to it, bro. So listen, man, was your elbow down versus Vanderbilt or not, man? You can tell the truth now. It's over.
I promise y'all, my elbow was not down. If my elbow was, I would have never got up running. It looked like it was down. I promise you, it went down. My wrist hit the ground, so it kept my elbow up from the ground. And my coach, he was like this. He was like, was your elbow down? I was like, no, coach. I promise you. And he's like, okay. And then they said,
I went to look at the play.
Down.
Yeah.
He looked at me crazy. I was like, coach, I promise you it went down though. But I still got me one though, so that was good. Yeah.
I went to look at the play, man. How many times you done looked at the play?
A lot. I even went to the film and tried to slow it down. I was not down. I wasn't. All my teammates were saying I went down. It looked like it though, because I'm black and the turf was green, so
I was about to say that horrible angle, bro. When you look at the play, it just was a horrible angle. The way you lay on top of him, so the shadow came in.
Yeah,
it was just like everything was going against you, dog. And it was hard to kind of see. It was hard to kind of see what had happened. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to kind of see what happened. But you got up and started running. That was about 70 yards, right?
Yep. 66-yard touchdown.
66-yard touchdown.
Yeah, they caught it, but I was feeling good, man. Everybody slapping my head. I thought I had a concussion. I ain't gonna lie. They was slapping my head, celebrating with me. It was fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not hopefully. I know I would have more opportunities like that in the future with my boy Carson Beck, man. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, but then you got another touchdown thrown to you from Stetson through that one, right?
Stetson through that one. I got
and then
Carson
threw you your touchdown that you got for 24 yards.
Yes, sir.
You had how many? 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns,
yes, last year?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think, when you was coming to Georgia, did you think it was going to go like that? Did you think you would get in as a freshman, you get 3 touchdowns, you get your 70-yard touchdown call back? Did you think all this was going to happen this fast?
I'm not going to lie. I knew I was going to have to work to play. I was like, I know my freshman year, I probably won't, start and this and that. I was okay with that, That's part of the grind. That's how I know I'm going to have to work hard. But I knew at some point I was going to touch the field. Uh-huh. But scoring, I ain't going to lie, I didn't think I was going to score, I thought at least just wanted to get some burn, I said, at least be on the field, Make it worth the trip when my mom's coming and stuff, But God blessed me. I was like, dang.
You hit the ground rolling, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was like, got confident, and then things just started to happen.
That's what's up. So, bro, I mean, that started off pretty fast for you, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you jumped right. You jumped right in there and started and got some burn. Mm-hmm. So going into Georgia, was it what you thought? Like coming from Houston, Texas, right? You come from hood in Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Was it rough?
It was very rough. I seen a lot of things normal kids wouldn't see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
I seen people get shot and jumped. I seen drive-bys that almost even killed me.
You was in the middle of the drive-by?
Yeah, I was walking. Me and my brother was walking home from the park, just playing basketball. Like some kids, you know, was walking back to the apartment complex, was going in the gate.
Right.
All you hear is bah, 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 bah. We were like, oh snap! So we just kept walking, cause we really didn't know where it's coming from. For real. Next thing you know, you see a big red truck dropping fast, like in the apartment complex, like at least 60 miles per hour, getting up out of there, and he made like a sharp turn, and like we right here. And he was like right here, and the truck almost hit me and my brother. And we was like, oh, snap. Like,
who you shooting at, you know?
Yeah, it was actually where we stayed at. Like, if you go downstairs in the parking lot, it was a dude right there with a whole bunch of bullets in his chest and his arm. And just laying there like this. It was like, dang. It was
you
crazy.
You actually saw?
Oh, yeah. We saw. Oh, yeah.
He died?
I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. But I think he probably did.
Yeah.
Like, we seen a lot. Like, we seen dudes get shot in the head. In the leg, like actually seen the bullet wound, like it was crazy, like blood gushing. Like we actually seen all, like it was crazy, like, it was wild.
Yeah. So you been in the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you've been in the fray, like
you.
You not just from the hood. You actually.
Yeah. Seen and witnessed all of it. Like
what part of Texas is this?
This is Houston, Texas.
What part of Houston is this?
Southwest. So
Southwest
like,
Houston.
Yeah, I was turning on Hillcroft.
Yeah.
So that's like Hillcroft. I was by Bissonnette. People know what Bissonnette is. I was in that area, so it was pretty rough.
Is it gangs or drugs? How did you get to that point?
Crazy story. Me and my brother, we literally survived because everybody knew we was athletic. Like they knew we was good at football. Like
that's usually how it is.
Yeah,
bro.
So I promise you, I seen these dudes rob this house. And they seen that me and my brother saw them or whatever because we was looking out through the window. Because we were like, what's all this noise? Because me and my brother got 2 beds in one room. So it was like, dang. So he knew who we were, and we knew who he was. So when he seen us at the park, he was like, we ain't going to ever rob y'all. Like, y'all safe because we want to see y'all make it. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. So I'm like, if we weren't athletic or anything like that, you know, then we would have probably been dead or doing something crazy that they be doing for real. So it was wild that they told me that in my face. I'm like,
you thought that was normal, huh?
Yeah, all the robberies and all of that. I was just like, I got to the point where I just so used to it. I was like, dang, like when I see the gangsters or whatever, I dap them up because you know it's like a respect thing because like they ain't doing nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's real. You know, like they made sure nobody mess with us or anything like that. Like when we played basketball. I'm like 8, 9, 10 years old. We playing with the older guys.
Right.
And I'm holding everybody, you know, they made sure that we were straight. They made sure nothing happened to us. Like, it was crazy.
But you seen some death. You seen a lot
I seen some death. I seen somebody get jumped. And he came back 5 minutes later with a gun, started spraying everybody. And that's when we seen a dude get shot in the head and all of that. And then literally days before that, he tried to kill me and my brother. Like, we was walking to the park because we got to pass his house to leave the gate of the apartment complex. And he was outside. And we thought he was chill. Like, he was on something. Like, something was wrong with him mentally. And it was like, what's up? And he just stared at us. He didn't say nothing. So he went in the house. Me and my brother just walking. And then next thing you know, we hear something like you could hear like the concrete. You know when somebody running, you can hear? We hear it. And he running like this with a knife. And me and my brother were like, oh, snap. We took off. And I'm thinking he's not chasing us anymore. I look back. I'm right here. Bro was right here. And I took off. I was like, man, bro. I'm telling my brother, like, that's crazy. And then.
Younger guy or just an older guy?
He was a way older. He was a grown man. He was about like late 20s or in his 30s.
But you just think he just a little crazy?
Oh, yeah. I told my mom, and she was just like, man. And then we ended up getting evicted from there. So it was rough. We got
That's
evicted.
a good eviction sound like. Where y'all went?
I don't even know. We was basically like homeless for like a week. Like we staying with friends and family and stuff.
So it's safe to say it been a struggle for you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All my life, man. I used to wear the same school clothes like during the week because we didn't have a wash and dryer. We have to go somewhere to wash our clothes.
Right.
Up the street, like that sucks. Sometimes we didn't have enough quarters and stuff like that. So like I was really wearing like the same raggedy shorts, like need to be ironed, all of that. But like sometimes I wouldn't even like play outside, like at PE. I couldn't sweat that much because like they'll see the stains, like the grass thing. I played football every time we had PE or I hoop, and sometimes I like had to sit out because I know, dang, I don't have any more khaki shorts because that was a dress code. So I was like, dang, but
and all that. And this is, I mean, high school.
This is this is all elementary.
Yeah, walk around with all that pressure on you. Nah, bro. I mean, I understand. I've been there before, bro. Like I've been there before. My dad died when I was 12. On drugs. Yeah, I've been there before. I done seen all that. What you saw. One positive thing from that, if I could tell you, is battle tested.
Oh yeah.
Like when adversity hits, right?
Oh yeah.
You looking at it like that ain't nothing.
Literally, that's
like
how I am now.
That's one thing that good for you. You're battle tested. You've been through something, you know what I'm saying? And you know things can get a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times people, they grow up, they haven't been through anything. And then when they get hit with a problem, it becomes, somebody ever told you a problem, they be like, oh, man, this is bothering me. And you be like, that's bothering you?
Yeah, a lot. I'm like, shoes, wait till you been in my shoes, man. Like, that ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. So that's one positive thing to come out of when you make it through the other side, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you got out there and you made it to Athens, you know what I'm saying? You had a D1 school. Life's a little easier for you, right?
Way easier.
Yeah.
Way
your
easier,
mom and your brother still in the same neighborhood?
Yeah. No, we moved from where we got evicted to. Like where we stay at now, I say it had one crazy incident, but it went down. So they had some guy or whatever. He killed the lady and put her body in the refrigerator. And I was just like, wow, I'm at the barbershop. It's on the news.
It's like apartment complex or something?
Yeah, apartment complex, yeah. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold on. That's where we stay at. I'm like, oh, snap. And then, but like, it hasn't been, it's nothing really compared to how it was to where we was last. Like, it's calmer down. Like, last time, it was like 10 out of 10 crazy. Over here, it's like 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Like, it's nothing crazy, you know. Just little robberies here and there, breaking into people's cars is really what happened where I'm at now, but yeah.
Do you worry about your brother sometimes?
Yeah. My mom and them, like, I worry. Like, my mom, we got a dog, so she be like walking him at night. So I be like, nah, I don't really trust that, you know, because like when we used to be at home, we used to be hearing gunshots, and we'll like stop what we doing, and everybody just lay on the ground, because like when nobody try to get hit for real. So that's why I be like, every time I come back, I don't let her do anything. Like, I'll take the dog out early in the morning when it's dark. Every time it's dark outside, I'll take him out. Because, like, I'd rather get shot than her get shot. You know what I'm saying? Or anything bad happen, I'd rather it be me than her. So, oh, yeah, it's rough.
Do you go back home often?
When I can. So, on the bye weeks, times like this, spring break, I go back home. And I go home 3 times a year. Yeah. 3 times a year, so.
Yep. Have your mom been to Athens yet? Has she come to some of the games?
Oh, yeah. She came to the one she can make, or I just bought her a flight or something like that for her to get there. But she came to the important ones, you know. She been to all the playoff games. She was she couldn't make the Oregon game, but she made it she was at the Tennessee game, because that was also my birthday weekend. She was there. She made it. She came to the SEC opponent games. Yeah. She made it to those, most of them. So came about 5 games. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. I mean, listen. You and your brother got a chance to change that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that for sure.
Yeah. And it's not just on the field. It's gonna have to be on the field and then off the field. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it clean, and you got to keep that past in mind, because believe it or not, dog, a lot of dudes experience what you're experiencing. Then do something stupid, and end up right back. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right back watching homeboys get shot, and now it doesn't even make sense. So no, bro. I mean, you got a chance to change that, man. So let's get on something more happier before people start crying. Because I would have never thought meeting you the last 2 days, man. You happy, you go lucky, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I would have never thought that. Number 86, bro. We got to get you out that number, don't we?
Yeah. Coach B-Mac, I promise y'all, man. it was picture day. Like we was taking pictures, you know. And he called me. He was like, "I'm gonna give you number 86." I said, "Dang." He was like, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna change it. This is just for the pictures." I like, "All right, bet." Man, he never changed my number. I'm like, "Dang, bro." So I rocked out with the 86, and I'm like, "Sure."
So you still been? You been in the
Yeah, like, but we're gonna change my number though. He claims we're gonna change my number to 8, but cause I was like, "Coach, what happened to my number 6?"
Who's number 8 now on offense?
Nobody number 8. Yeah, Dom left.
So 8 dogs get you closer. You want to get 6 eventually, right?
They gave it to a transfer.
Yeah,
Dom
but that's where you
Lovett.
want to be eventually, right?
Yeah,
you want to be 6.
But I probably won't be able to get it, and it's okay, you know. New beginnings.
Number 8 straight, bro. But then number 86, dog, they look like 6-play kids or something, man.
Man.
Yeah, you got to get out to number 86, bro. So listen, you play across from a guy from here. You know what I'm saying? Rosemary. He's been there for a while now.
Marcus Rosemary.
Yeah, Marcus Rosemary. Talk to us about him, man. You learn anything from him, man?
Of course.
Yeah.
Mark is, I seen, hands down, he has like one of the best releases I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I learned from him, like, his releases are crazy. Like, I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
Like, I could say friendly, like on our routes, you come back friendly. I learned that from him. Like, whatever he be doing at practice, I'll be doing that at practice. Like, I'll try to work on that too. Like,
Yeah.
and he got some great hands, the best, like, literally got great hands. Like,
Yeah.
he's like that.
No, he is. He's a pretty big guy too, ain't he?
Yeah,
he
I
was
see
big
like
in
you
high
were
school.
one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I used to watch him. It's crazy because I was at the barbershop watching them play Del Sal. Is that what it's called?
De La Salle.
Yeah. And I seen him make a grab. I think it was a one-hand grab. He took it back to the crib, and then it said Marcus Rosemary Jackson committed to Georgia. And then when I got there, I'm like, "Bro, didn't you play for St. Thomas Aquinas?" I was like, "But that's crazy." Cause I literally was watching you at the barbershop, bro. Like, it was wild. And I was like, "Dang, bro, cold." And look where I am now. I'm playing with him.
Right next to him.
Yeah.
Nah. He was pretty good. He was pretty good coming out of high school. Big kid, strong kid. Yeah. I had a couple kids from down McIntosh, Cook, all of them.
I ain't really know that. All of them from Florida.
Yeah,
It's
all of them from
crazy.
Miami, not just Florida.
Yeah, they got some. They got them accents on it. It's funny.
Yeah,
they say "whoa." Kenny, he be like, "Say whoa." I'm like, bro, it's hilarious. Yeah, they all funny, man.
Well, you down here in Miami now, man, and you went to see the Heat play, man. You sat courtside the other day, right, to see the Heat play. Somebody, Blake Griffin, kept getting in y'all way. You say, right? But listen, bro, you courtside, so listen, man. I've had that experience one time. I mean, that's your first time sitting that close?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Did the ball ever come off the court and hit and jump in your lap?
It almost did, but the guy next to me grabbed it. I was like, "Dang, man." I want a little TV time, you know what I'm saying? But the guy next to me got it, man. It was crazy.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So Blake Griffin, man, he tell us the story. He kept getting in your way. What was going on?
Man, Blake Griffin. So this is what happened. So, like, every time the Suchers was go towards their basket, he would, like, stand up. Like, all of their whole bench would stand up, you know? Like, he was the only guy who would look back and then, like, you know, and bend over or whatever. The other guys was, like, not trying to get in that way for real.
Right.
So the guy next to me was like, "Hey, Blake Griffin, can you get out of that way?" Blake Griffin literally came over by us, walked 2 steps by us. That's how close we were, y'all. And he put his head down and said, "What you say?" And the guy, you could tell he got scared. I'm like, "Bro, why you scared for, bro? Like, it ain't nothing to be scared of. Like, tell him again."
That's a big dude, dog.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, like, what, 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah, he big.
Big dude.
Yeah, and he was like, "Can you get out the way? I'm trying to watch the game." And Blake Griffin was like, "I don't care," or something like that. So this how crazy, watch, Blake Griffin was, so like every time they kept going that way, Blake Griffin would look back at him, and then he would do it anyway. And then the rest of the people behind us was getting mad because he was doing it on purpose at this point. And we just like, bro, like, we can't even see the basket. I got to look up at the big screen and watch the play. I'm like, dang, bro, like, you really, we just like, he literally just bending over, his butt is like literally covering up the whole thing. I'm like, bro.
Them seats pretty expensive, dog.
Oh, yeah, they is.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, them seats pretty expensive for Blake to be doing that to y'all.
Exactly, like, bro, like, people pay a lot of money to sit in these seats, and you gonna take away our fun like that.
My thing is, Blake Griffin, it was all pro, but you got enough time to be talking to the
exactly,
talking
like,
to the fans.
Exactly, like,
yeah.
He didn't get into, like, when it was seconds left. So I'm like, bro, you doing all of that, and then you get in when it was a minute left. I'm like, come on, dog, like, it'd be different if you was playing like the whole game or something like that, you know? Wouldn't even be tripping for real. But you just on the bench just being like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy, yeah.
You think Jacob had your back?
Oh,
if
yeah.
Blake Griffin would have
I would have stood on my own, you know what I'm saying? Jacob for sure would have had my back, though. That's my dog.
Jacob had your back?
Oh, yeah, for
sure.
sure.
Shout out to FOL on that one, man. So how was the experience, though, man, to be in the playoff game in Miami?
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was loud in there. Like, it felt like the Tennessee game. I ain't gonna lie, because Tennessee game was loud.
Tennessee game was loud?
Yeah, it felt like that. I'm getting the goosebumps. Whoever sung the national anthem had me in my football mode. Goosebumps. I'm looking down. I'm ready to play. Like, I'm moving left and right how I do when it's game day. Like, it was a fun experience. It was fun watching Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, all them guys. So
dude's big, tall, aren't they?
Yeah, Jason Tatum is humongous.
And you look at them on TV and you think the short guys are short and the short guys are tall.
And they are tall. And it's crazy watching them play like in person. Like Jason Tatum, he dropped like 30. 30.
That was the best game of the series I think he had. So you talk about the Tennessee game. Y'all go into that Tennessee game. Everybody watched Tennessee beat up on Alabama. The wide receiver goes crazy. But it was a different story against y'all. What did you see on film? Did you see on film like that they could match up with y'all?
We for sure thought we was a better team. We didn't think we had like they put them at number one. Right. So it was like, oh, for real. So, everybody like, all right, we're going to see,
Right.
And our coaches, they prepared us like crazy that whole week. I'm talking about like crazy. So like Tennessee is a fast-paced team. They do a lot of fastball stuff. So practice for the defense I felt bad for them. Like, you see them tired and all of that, but it's all worth it because you see what we did,
Right.
So, but we felt like it was a mismatch everywhere. We felt like we could score a lot of points on them, If it wasn't for the rain, it would have been more points than what it was, Our defense going to stand, our defense number one in the country, so they're going to do what they do. And they lock in a whole nother level. Like, they bond in something crazy. Like, they weren't having none of that, so.
No, that was a good game. I thought they would have more success from the way they looked against Alabama, but I guess Alabama defensive backfield just wasn't as strong as it was this year. Whatever their philosophy they was going off for, get that boy 5 touchdowns. He scored against y'all, the wide receiver. You on offense? You don't know.
He might have did. No, it's either that because they scored like late.
Yeah.
They scored late in like the fourth quarter, so it was like it was either him or I know he had a catch to put him down there. Yeah. I don't remember if he got in or not. If he did, then yeah.
So Carson Beck, I'm thinking Carson Beck gonna take the helm. He'll be our starter. That's what I feel. That's what I saw at the spring game. They haven't announced anything. You and Carson, y'all pretty cool?
That's my dog. That's been my dog since I got there. Literally, like me and him instantly connected. Cause like even when you first get there, your name at the bottom of the depth chart. Then I was working my way up with the 1s and 2s. So I was going with Stetson and I was going with Carson. And me and Carson's had that connection. Like we just got that feel for each other. Like he threw a fade ball. He's like throw it perfect to me every time. Like he know what my favorite routes are. Like he know like everything that I do. So like he just throwing everything on the money, perfect timing. So like he make me look good, I make him look good. So it's like that, So
yeah. Did you ever get the feel that sometimes like, dang, coach, man, why y'all running the ball so much?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like it was. I liked like our running backs is good. Like we running back you, receiver you, tight end you, like all that. So like seeing my guys go, like it was fun, and I wanted to put my head into something for real because we got a block, and it was fun blocking. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it wasn't my best, but when I did do it, oh yeah.
Oh, you like blocking sometimes?
Oh yeah, my freshman year, I was a little 18-year-old kid. I'm like, dang, like this is really crazy. I'm going against these big old safeties. How to go help and block them. I remember the Kentucky game. That's when I really let it loose. It was a pass to Kendall Milton, and I say it was a good block. I'll say that for sure. It was my best block of the year for sure. Like,
against who was against?
Kentucky.
Yeah.
It was one of the safeties. He was blitzing. I knew I had to get him because that's where Kendall was going. So I'm like, I got to make this block or I know Coach B-Mac going to get on my behind. So I'm like, got to put my head in there. I said, "Mow." Big old hole. I was like, I hope Coach see that, man, because he been on my head the whole year about not like blocking correctly or my hand placement or something like that. And that one was perfect. So
Yeah.
He even had Coach Mucky. He was hype. I was like, dang, that's crazy. So from then on, I got better at it, and then it just became more confident for me.
So listen, man, this or that. I want you to pick one of the two, man. Who, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? Who would you choose?
Jamar Chase.
What you like about Jamar?
I like both, you know, but Justin Jefferson is not my type of style, you know. Like Jamar Chase is more my style. I love Jamar Chase when he was at LSU. He's more my size too, so yeah, he's tough. He's tough. Oh yeah.
You do anything outside of football, bro? You fish or catch lizards or something like that? You don't do nothing, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
You got no hobbies, bro?
I just, I say, I just be at home. I be chilling. I like watching crime shows. It's like I like watching SWAT.
Yeah, I saw you watching SWAT.
Yeah, I just be like, I be in my own world for real. I be with my dog. I go on runs. There's always something athletic wise that I do if I'm not in my room. Like I go work out or I coach. I coach a little league team every time I come back.
In Athens?
No, in Texas when I go back home.
What age?
All age groups. So they go from age 5 to like 6th grade.
When you go back, you coach sometimes?
Oh yeah, Stafford Cobras. Oh yeah, I help coach and mentor the guys. You know, cause I love kids. I love giving back to the community. Like at one point, in the future, I want to buy like a facility just for the homeless kids, and I want to do something for like the homeless people where they don't have to be on the streets and like put them in like an Airbnb until they get on their feet, like get them some cash or something like that.
It seems like it's getting worse, man. I think it's getting worse, man, because everything going up.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like it's the middle class is kind of gone. You got money or you don't have money. That's what it seems like. But I know out west, man, they have a real bad homeless problem.
Yeah, I hate
you want to try to solve it, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely will. I'm do everything in my power to do stuff like that because I hate seeing people like that. Like every time I see them on the street, I give them money. Literally every time. If I got cash on me, I'm giving them money. Yeah. Even if it's 20, 50, 100, I'm giving it to them no matter what. Like I just hate people being like that. Like and it be raining, it be mosquitoes. I'm like, bro, that suck. Like go get you a hotel or something like that, get cleaned up or get you a nice meal or something to eat for the night at least, you know. So.
Nah, man. Yeah. On that note, man, we gonna end like that. That's what's up, bro. All right, all right, man. Dillon Bell, man. Big things next year. All right,
yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get this thing popping.
Yes, sir. Yeah.